And this shows the importance of what? Al-fiqh, at-tafaqquh fi ad-din. Brothers and sisters, wallahi, there is nothing you can come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with it greater than knowledge. This knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala favor it even on top of the tawheed. Because look at all of those deviant sects. Because of lack of proper knowledge, they were deviated. If they have the real knowledge from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and from the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they would never did what they did. And look how lack of knowledge is putting someone into trouble. Just look at the Khawarij. Khawarij, they are the first group that emerged amongst the Muslims. They went against the leader. And this Khawarij, the Prophet ﷺ said, if you see them, you will belittle your ibadat. They worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala way better than you. They pray more than you. They pray better than you. When you see them, you will see the eyes red. And also the forehead, you will see big sign of sujood. Because they make long sujood in the night. And they always cry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the night. They recite Quran better than us. They fast to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala better than us. And all of these things, they are doing them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not for the sake of someone. They are doing it for the sake of Allah. But look, since there is no knowledge in their act of worship, how many sins they indulge in. They think they are pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why one of the verses of the Quran that really needs someone to pay attention on it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ هَلْ أُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا الَّذِينَ ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. Allah musta'an. So can I tell you the most, people that are the real losers in the hereafter in terms of deeds? They are the people that they went astray and all of their deeds, they are evil. But unfortunately, they thought they are pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with those deeds. Wallahi, this is one of the greatest tragedy that someone can ever be. You're doing something thinking that this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants, but in reality, this is the most hated act that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates. So that's Khawarij. And you have some people also, without mentioning names, in certain days they will come and beat themselves with chains, killing themselves sometimes, thinking that they're pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said when George Bush saw them and he said, this can never be deed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu alam. But for sure, they are included in this verse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because there wasn't any case where the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam approved this. So the Khawarij, they killed Ali bin Abi Talib, who was the best person on earth at that moment. But they thought they are pleasing Allah. The one who did the act, he was happy. And they were praising him, writing poetries, praising him, saying that he is the greatest, one of the greatest mujahideen. By killing who? The best person in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we believe. Who lived at that moment, Ali radiallahu anhu. But the scholars, they said, this is the result of not worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala based on knowledge. And this is what every day, minimum, at least you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 17 times to protect you from this evil act. What is that? Worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without knowledge. At the last part of Fatiha, every day you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you knowledge that benefits. That is taken from the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the Book of Allah. Every day you're doing this. When you say غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا-الضَّالِّينَ, Al-Maghdubi alayhim, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said they are the Jews. وَالضَّالُّونَ, they are the Christians. Why Maghdubi alayhim? Why Dhallun? Maghdubi alayhim because in Islam, if you know something and you do not act upon it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be angry with you. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described them as Maghdubi alayhim. How about the Christian? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called them the Dhallun, the people who went astray. Why? Because they are worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without knowledge. So basically, you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every day, oh Allah, I don't want to be like the Jew. Therefore, Allah, I want you to give me knowledge that I will use it in my life. I will worship you based on it. And I don't want to be like Christian. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't make me ignorant. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me ability to learn the deen. So every day you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you the knowledge, the real one, that is based on the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And at the same time also you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you use the knowledge you're having, so that you will not be like Jew or the Christian. So the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Man yuridillahu bihi khayran yufaqihu fi din." If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants good to any person amongst us, He will give him the ability to understand the deen, the fiqh in deen. So one of the scholars said, this shows that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give you the ability to learn the deen, you're not among the people who are learning the deen sincerely for His sake, that means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want good for you. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, this dunya is cursed, and whatsoever in it is cursed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, except the remembrance of Allah, and whatsoever in it, or a student of knowledge or a scholar. These four things, they are the only thing that are not cursed in this life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the last verse I will quote, there are many evidence to show that the best thing you will do to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is learning the knowledge. The scholar is even greater than shaheed. The next person after Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam is a scholar. Yeah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا كَانَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ لِيَنْفِرُوا كَافَّةً فَلَوْلَا نَفَرَ مِنْ كُلِّ فِرْقَةٍ مِّنْهُمْ طَائِفَةٌ لِيَتَفَقَّهُوا فِي الدِّينِ وَلِيُنْذِرُوا قَوْمَهُمْ إِذَا رَجَعُوا إِلَيْهِمْ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَحْذَرُونَ. He said it is not appropriate that every Muslim went out of Makkah fighting for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, defending Islam. He said there must be other people who are going to stay behind and learn the deen and go back and teach it to the people. So therefore, what you are in is something which is great and excellent aid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You must make sure that you keep it up. This is one of the things that inshallah, if you maintain it and take it to others, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it continuous for you. Even after death, whoever uses any idea that came from you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the reward of that. So he said, فَعَمَّ عَادٍ الْعَرَبِ تسألوني قالوا نعم قال فخياركم في الجاهلية خياركم في الإسلام إذا فقهوا.